So yeah, basically I really hate vampires, and I don't know how to deal with them. Um, take out Beleren here is probably the worst. I guess one is okay, but it might be better just, I don't know, the memory side for Colostria Highborn? Nah, if he has it in his hand, he gets it out before then. So that's no good. Dress only hits start tutelage, so I'm not so fussed about putting it in my deck. Might be better just to put in a mana producing land. But it can still draw me a card, so I'll go with it. I've got 4 disfigures now. This dress. Can't forget to take out because it doesn't do anything meaningful. Um, yeah, I'll put in Tech Edge. I don't think putting in Jace is going to be all that relevant. So the pretty bad cards here are Frost Titan, Mimic that because it's pretty slow. This one Jace Beleren, and the good cards are the Consume, the Meeks, and the Grave Titan and the Disfigures. It's pretty much my black cards there. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Definitely going first. Can ramp us up a little bit. Got Mana Leak. Alright. I'm not gonna mulligan this. Nice timely duress there. So he takes our Mana Leak, so we don't have to worry about leaving that up. We could have gotten him really good if we had drawn another Mana Leak though. If we can ramp into Frost Titan quick enough, store with Into the Royal, tap down that Highborn. Ooh, that was good. So I don't need the 4 mana this turn. Maybe I do. Because yeah, this comes into play tapped. But I'm thinking Into the Royal kicked, which, yeah, I'm going to do that. If I don't Mana Leak. I'll probably Mana Leak though. I'm going to take... yeah, well, I'm going to take 2 now. I do want a Mana Leak if he plays something. If not, I will bounce that. Because the other thing I could have done was raise Creeping Tar Pit and block. But, I mean, Highborn is a important part of that strategy. But I'm going to preordain to try and find an untapped land. Or a basic. If I find a basic, I'll play it. Neither of these are good. Put them both on the bottom. Seagate Oracle. I don't need to play that yet. So obviously this one, because that one can come into play untapped later. I don't think I'm gonna... yeah, I'm definitely not gonna use this Tech Edge here. I am definitely gonna leak this. I'm surprised he played that straight back out. I guess him duressing our hand and having no Mana Leak, we got him with the trick by drawing another Mana Leak. I'm gonna go for Seagate Oracle here. It's gonna do the same for us. Oh, and I guess not the same. We see one less card. But I mean, if he has a bolt, and that way I can, if I draw a Mana Leak, I can leave it up. So I am gonna do that. Like that. We don't really need the Verdant Catacombs here. Jace isn't great, having 2, but having Verdant Catacombs is basically nothing, so I'd rather draw a card. So let's see what he can do here. Nothing. That's pretty good for us. We are going to tap out here, which means I'm definitely not attacking with Seagate Oracle um, because of Mark of Mutiny. It might be worth. Let's see. He can't play a sack guy and Mark of Mutiny unless he has a land, but he hasn't missed a land drop yet. And the sack guy has to be Viscera Seer. If it's Bloodthrone Vampire, he can't do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that without Disfigure Up, but I am gonna leave Seagate Oracle. Ah, my bad. I tap a land, so he can't sack my Frost Titan, no matter what. Yeah, you can Doomblade it. I will attack with Seagate Oracle now. We're off to an okay start if we draw a good spell off our Jace, like Grave Titan or even another Frost Titan, or I'm not sure what he's not playing. Does he really have 4 lands in hand? Maybe a lot of burn spells? I'm gonna opt to keep Jace alive here. It might be better just to brainstorm, get the burn out, and then play the other Jace and keep him alive by Fate Sealing. Although, yeah. The other thing to think about is that if Fate Sealing, he doesn't have any relevant creatures right now, or he would have played them when I was tapped out. So Fate Sealing gets him off relevant creatures, but that's moot because he has a Marsh Flats, so he can just shuffle it away. So I'm going to brainstorm, draw out that burn, and I haven't played a land this turn, so I'll put back Darkslick Shores and our other Jace, and then play. If he didn't play anything when I was tapped out, I'm definitely. I'm not going to do that yet. I am going to attack first, but there's definitely no reason to bluff Mana Leak if he's not going to do anything when I'm tapped out anyway. So I am very curious as to what's in his hand. But I'm picking up my Jace again here so I can get rid of that useless land. Now I've got 2 blockers. So here he bolts Jace. Next time I play my other Jace and I Fate Seal to keep him alive. I'm guessing he has more than 1 burn spell in hand, but that's 2 cards that Jace gets off, which is more card advantage than just brainstorming. Second thought. I've got an idea, and that is... Nah, if he has 2 burn spells, he can use 1 this turn and 1 next turn. My idea was to tech edge one of his red sources so that he couldn't kill Jace this turn, but it's not going to make a difference if he half kills him this turn and half next turn. But I might tech edge a red source at the end of his turn if he doesn't do anything and I don't draw a Mana Leak. Well, I guess if I do draw a Mana Leak and he doesn't do anything, I'm still going to do that. No, sorry, I'm not brainstorming, so... yeah, I don't get a chance to draw a Mana Leak here, so I think I'm gonna tech edge one of his red sources at end of turn. Lava Claw Reaches. I can disfigure that. And it's not a vampire, so it's probably the least useful of his cards. So no, not on the bottom, on the top. He's going to, if he's paying attention, he's going to shuffle it away. But that does get rid of his shuffle effect. So let's see if he double bolts Jace here. He didn't, which is a good sign. He also didn't shuffle, which is another good sign. So I'm not going to tech edge the Lava Claw Reaches because Disfigure handles that fine. Though it means I can save Disfigure. I'm not going to tech edge anything right now. But I am going to brainstorm at this point. I could put him could put Jace all the way out of reach by Fate Sealing again, which also keeps him off relevant spells. So it's a hard decision. I could actually try and kill him now with Creeping Tar Pit. 1, 2, 3, attack with Tar Pit, leave up 4 mana, or no, 3 mana and play another Tar Pit. So then I'm attacking for 5 and Fate Sealing. That seems good. So let's see if he has a single bolt and wants to bolt the Tar Pit instead, and that is okay with me. It's less damage he can deal to Jace. If he does have burn, then it was obviously correct to use Jace pre-combat, but seeing as how he didn't kill him last turn, that's why I didn't do that. I am okay with that, so even if I had some way of countering that, I probably would save it, because I have another one of those. If he goes to... I'm going to keep him off relevant spells here. He can have that. If he goes to... so yeah, he's going to shuffle it now. He gets 1 chance to draw a spell. What was I saying? If he goes to something... I don't remember. Oh, if he goes to kill Jace at this point, I guess that's out of the question because he's so far out of reach. But if he went to kill Jace earlier, my plan was to Into the Roil it because Jace is a pretty good card here. I'm still not going to tech edge anything because having land is useful now. Preordain is good with Jace, although I'm not brainstorming, so I can do that now. Yep, let me see my options. That's a good one. I'm going to keep that on top. I'm also going to Fate Seal and play with Dark Tutelage here. Can do a bit of Dark Tutelage gaming. That is both a useful creature and a... Okay, so he scooped. I was going to put that on the bottom because it is both a useful creature and a cheap spell. But he is happy enough to go to the next game. So I'm not sure what was in his hand, but it must have been a whole lot of lands. So let's see if we can get another lucky game like that.